peeled off where the highway bends, past the old high school and the fairground fence. Gas pumps broken at the corner store, same old Sunday on a Monday morning. Empty streets and a paper stand, wind rolling pages like it's waving its hand. Thought I left all this behind, turns out it stayed parked in my mind. That rusted bench where I first held you, right by the courthouse square. I swear I see your shadow laughing in the evening air. Driving through the same town where everything began, every stop sign saying I should turn around again. Every little back road, every cracked up stone keeps telling me you were always home. Not some house on a distant hill I've never known, girl, it's you. You were always home. Neon buzzing at the Silver Spoon, diner sign flickers like a faded moon. Inside I see us in that corner booth, sharing one milkshake, talking big truth. You said, someday we'll get out of here. I said, baby, we already did. 'Cause every dream I ever chased was written in your name on my ribs. I thought I needed wider highways, thought I needed bigger skies. Then your memory in this mirror put a whole world in my eyes. Driving through the same town where everything began, every street light drawing out the shape of my regrets. Every little back road, every cracked up stone keeps telling me you were always home. Not some house on a distant hill I've never known, girl, it's you. You were always home. I could circle every state line, wear these tires down the wire, but your laugh, your touch, your brown-eyed faith are the only place I'm tired. So I'm turning off this engine, letting no pride go. Standing on your doorstep, heart in my hands, like long ago. Now I'm back in the same town where everything began, every heartbeat begging I can be your man again. Every little back road, every cracked up stone led me to your porch, to your front door glow. Not some house on a distant hill I've never known. Right here with you, I am finally home. Right here with you, I am finally home, Found that old tin box back behind the winter coats, dust on the leather spine like it hadn't breathed in years. Pull that ribbon loose, corners cracked and colors bled. There you were in Sunday shoes, grinning wider than your fears. These faded smiles, these handwritten dates, little blue ink hearts in corner of the page. Moments froze forever in a world that's gone. We were so sure time could never move on. Every laugh, every tear, every barefoot driveway stain, in this attic full of yesterdays. You live again, you live again. July '89, your name scribbled by the lake. You in that red ball cap, skipping stones you swore would break. Granddad in his work shirt, dancing slow with Grandma Jean. Coffee ring around the edge where his hand must have once lane. These faded smiles, these handwritten dates, little blue ink hearts in corner of the page, moments frozen forever in a world that's gone. We were so sure time could never move on. Every laugh, every tear, every kitchen window rain. In this attic full of yesterdays, you live again. You live again. And some pictures turn to strangers, some faces I can't place, but yours comes in like summer, filling up this empty space. And I'm talking to the paper like you're sitting on this floor, hey, telling me that you've been here right outside that attic door. These faded smiles, these handwritten dates, little blue ink hearts in corner of the page, moments frozen forever in a world that's gone. We were so sure time could never move on. Every laugh, every tear, every busted backyard game. In this attic full of yesterdays, you live again. In this attic full of yesterdays, you live again. Oh, you live again. Oh, you live again. Found your scarf in the backseat, stuffed down deep by the buckle on the right. Still smells a little like breakfast, coffee, and you in a January fight. Window fog, your breath drawing circles. You sigh, I'll be fine, just drive. You watched my words freeze on my tongue. You watched us slip out of our lives, and it hit me like a cold wind, cutting through this cotton shirt. All that's left of you is fabric, carrying your ghost in my dirt. On this long and silent highway, with your memory in my hands, I learned a heart can still be breaking over one small piece of strand. It's been months of these mornings, the ice on the glass, your side of the bed clean. Friends say I'm starting to sound better, but they don't see the spaces in between. Stopped for gas at a truck stop, laid that scarf on the steering wheel. That faded trace of your perfume made every old bruise feel real. And it hit me like a cold wind, cutting through this cotton shirt. All that's left of you is fabric, carrying your ghost in my dirt. On this long your memory in my hands, I learned a heart can still be breaking over one small piece of string. I could toss it in a trash can, leave it there by pump number 9. Oh, but I fold it like a prayer in my pocket, walk back out and put the truck in drive. Then it hits me like a cold wind every time the cloth unrolls, every thread a word I never said, every knot a promise I broke. On these long and silent highways, I'm the fool who understands how you can lose a hope forever in a scarf found in the backseat of a man.
Cracked tiles under our feet, paint stain on the cabinet door, fridge hum, old clock ticking. You pull me in, ask for one dance more. Barefoot in the kitchen at midnight, shirt sleeves, hair falling in your eyes, vinyl spinning low in the half light. We're rich and the simple isn't life. If this is all we ever get, I don't need the rest of it. Barefoot in the kitchen at midnight is everything, everything I like. Your laugh jumps off these walls, mixing with some faded tune. Dishes piled like city skylines, we just wait like it's a ballroom. Barefoot in the kitchen at midnight, shirt sleeves, hair falling into your eyes, vinyl spinning low in the half light. We're rich and simple isn't life. If this is all we ever get, I don't need the rest of it. Barefoot in the kitchen at midnight is everything, everything I like. Plans, no big promises, just your hand finding mine. This old house could fall apart, I'd still remember this night. Barefoot in the kitchen at midnight, shirt sleeves, hair falling into your eyes, vinyl spinning low in the half light. We're rich and the simple is life. If this is all we ever get, I don't need the rest of it. Barefoot in the kitchen at midnight is everything, everything I like.
were barefoot kids. July dust on our knees. You laughed when I pulled out that pocket knife. Said, boy, you're crazy. I scratched your name right there beside of mine on that old oak hill above the river. Said, guess we're set for life. Carved in the oak through the summers, through the cold, our letters held tight. When our young hands let go, weathered bark and grown-up scars still carry who we were. Love that outlasted every storm is written in that wood, in every curve. We're still carved in the oak. Years rolled like thunder. We both had our share of rain. You wore a ring, then took it off. I drank too much and finally changed. We buried friends, watched our parents fade, but that tree kept standing on that hillside like it knew our names. Carved in the oak through the summers, through the cold, our letters held tight. When our young hands let go, weathered bark and grown-up scars still carry who we were. Love that outlasted every storm is written in that wood, in every curve. We're still carved in the oak. Yours are trembling, oh, we trace those lines like reading back our lives. Some edges faded, but somehow still clear. Every crack in that trunk says, I'm glad you made it here. Carved in the oak through the summers, through the cold, our letters held tight. When our young hearts didn't know, weathered bark and grown-up scars still carry who we were. Love that outlasted every storm is written in that wood. Carved in the oak, yeah, we're still carved in the oak. You lean on me, I lean on that tree. Time leans back, quiet as can be.
Steamship blue mug, steam on your glasses. You laugh, you swear stop. They talk about traffic, the bills, the news. Just two tired people in old worn shoes. But this coffee at dawn hits different lately. Your eyes catch mine, they stay. They stay. There's a spark in quiet, like the first time we met. Falling back in love with you in ways we never let. You're humming off key as you pack your things. I roll my eyes, grinning at the way you sing. You kiss my forehead, and I just don't know way out. Linger at the doorway, like you figured us out. 'Cause it's coffee at dawn, feels sweeter lately. Your hand finds mine and it stays. It stays. There's a spark in the quiet, like the first time we met. Falling back in love with you in ways we never left. Yeah, we wore down the shine, but we never broke. Just buried the fire on a pleasant jokes. Now every small moment pulls me right back in. Tired smiles turning into shy ones again. If this coffee at dawn, we're learning slowly to see each other past the laundry. There's a spark in the quiet, like the first time we met. Falling back in love with you in ways we never left. Falling back in love with you. And I'm not done yet. You were working the ring toss stand, name tag crooked on your old ball cap. I was holding my sister's hand, trying hard to play it cool like that. You said, when you were prized with that sideways smile, I said, guess we'll see. But it took you a while. Cotton candy kisses on a Friday night, sticky, shy and fearless under Ferris wheel lights. We were spinning like the cars, too young to know what this is. Just a couple of wishes and cotton candy kisses. snuck me a free ride pass, said meet me up by the tilt-a-whirl. I ditched all my friends so fast, heartbeat loud for a fairground boy and girl. We climbed to the top of that creaking wheel. Sky felt so close, every breath so real. Cotton candy kisses on a Friday night, sticky, shy and fearless under Ferris wheel lights. We were spinning like the cars, too young to know what this is. Just a couple of wishes and cotton candy kisses. Years went by, that fair moved on, but some songs never fade. Anytime I smell that sugar air, I'm 17 again, not afraid of cotton candy kisses on a Friday night, sticky, shy and fearless under Ferris wheel lights. We were spinning like the cars, too young to know what this is. First taste of forever, cotton candy kisses. First taste of forever, cotton candy kisses.
Didn't think I'd see you back on this worn out street. Same old steeple leaning, same crooked maple tree.
You're sliding by your mother, 3 pews and a lifetime away. The organ starts its aching, but my heart already plays.
Empty church, full hearts. You look up and I fall apart. All this loss, all these scars, still your name flickers in the dark. We're here to say goodbye to someone who held us tight. But when I see your eyes, I feel our almost light.
Empty church, full hearts. Tonight, your tie is slightly twisted. I remember fixing that. You mouth the words of old hymns, but I hear us in the past.
You pass the folded program, our fingers nearly touch. That small electric silence
Says we still feel too much.
Empty church, full hearts. You look up and I fall apart. All this loss, all these scars, still your name flickers in the dark. We're here to say goodbye to someone who held us tight. But when I see your eyes, I feel our almost life.
Empty church, full hearts.
Tonight
We stand in the gravel, murmurs and winter breath. You say, how have you been? I laugh, I'm a beautiful mess. Your hand on my shoulder, just a comfort, just a lie.
if this is only kindness, why does it feel like goodbye to goodbye?
Empty church, full hearts. We try to stitch our lives apart,
But under all these years, these parts, your name still burns
shines under the stars. We're here to let him go, but something in us glows in the middle of this grief. You're the ache I never leave. Empty church, full heart, standing in by the grave, and the cars in the hush between the words. I remember who we were. Empty church, full hearts, still you. Empty church, full hearts,
Your picture's still crooked on that hallway nail. Dust on the dresser, old stack of mail. 2 coffee cups waiting, but only one used. I walked through this house, counting all the ways I lost you. In these empty rooms I hear us fighting, things we said that we can't take back. Missed birthdays, candles never lighted, just a quiet kitchen and a heart off track. But I'm here tonight with my suitcase on the floor. Empty rooms, open doors.
You answer like you're careful, like the words might sting. You hand me my old jacket, didn't move my ring. You say I learned to be lonely, guess I learned to stay. I say I learned how regret can split a good man.
In these empty rooms I hear us fighting, things we said that we can't take back. Missed birthdays, candles never lighting, just a quiet kitchen and a heart off track. But I'm here tonight with my suitcase on the floor. Empty rooms, open doors. Can we learn to forgive what we can't forget, oh darling? Can we live with the cracks and still not regret?
I can't change those years, you can't uncry those tears, but we can choose where we go from here.
In these empty rooms I hear us trying.
Soft I'm sorry, hanging in the air.
Next birthday we could both be smiling.
2 voices singing while the candles flare.
If you'll take my hand, I won't run anymore. Empty rooms, open doors. Your picture hangs straighter by our bedroom light. One step at a time, we come back to life. Parked out past the schoolyard, dust still on your boots. laughed about your sundress and tracked mud on my seat. Whole town by the river, waiting on the dark. Your hand there on the console, my heart there in the car. Under fireworks and forever, under red, white, and blue, I was shaking like a sinner, trying to say I do. Every color falling, lighting up your face. Swore I'd love you past the ending, past the smoke and the parade. Under fireworks and forever, I found the words to stay. Your daddy man in the grill stand, church kids selling pie. We waved at your old teachers, they still called you July. Blanket on the tailgate, you leaned into my chest. Said, you know this town is tiny. I said, our forever's bigger than the rest. Under fireworks and forever, under red, white, and blue, I was shaking like a sinner, trying to say I do. Every color falling, lighting up your face. Swore I'd love you past the ending, past the smoke and the parade. Under fireworks and forever, I found the words to stay. Years later on this gravel, we've got babies fast asleep. Same river, different blanket, same promise that I keep. You whisper, are you happy? I smile more every year. As the sky starts blooming over us, I pull you closer here. Come near. Under fireworks and forever, under red, white, and blue, still your nervous-handed fella, falling back in love with you. Every color falling, can't outshine your grace. I'll be holding you at midnight on our last Fourth in this place. Under fireworks and forever, I'm yours in every flame. You were crying at the airport gate, trying hard to hide your face. Boarding group was walking past, I was holding on to every last little second in that plastic chair. Coffee cold your fingers in my hair. You said, call me when you clear the sky. I said, I'll love you on the other side. We counted down the days one by one, from different towns, same rising sun. Every late night call, every you still awake. Built a bridge from your heart to mine, the distance couldn't break. Yeah, the miles tried to pull us apart in those years, but our love survived long distance tears. We made it through the weights and the what ifs and the fears. Our love survived those long distance years. You on your floor with your suitcase out, talking through the plans, talking through the doubt. Me on my bed with the screen glow bright, tracing your face through the pixel light. Drop calls, bad roads, and a cheap hotel. Your laugh cutting through that static hell. You'd say, baby, I'm right here in your ear. And somehow it felt like you were near. We counted down the days one by one, from different towns, same rising sun. Every late night call, every you still away. Built a bridge from your heart to mine, the distance couldn't break. Yeah, the miles tried to pull us apart in those years, but our love survived long distance in town, same rising sun. Every late night call, every you still awake. Built a bridge from your heart to mine that distance couldn't break. Yeah, the miles tried to pull us apart in those years, but our love survived long distance tears. Now you're waiting at the gate, running into my arms and real. Our love survived those long distance years. Your fingers in mine, cold sheets, white light, machines keeping time. As I count every fragile breath, I trace the gold ring on your hand, tiny circle, all our years. From nervous vows and shaking laughs to cradling kids, to this chair and my tears. You blink so slow, but your eyes still shine like the day you walked that aisle. Trembling bouquet, dress a little too long. You trip, we broke into smiles. Remember, I am holding your hand in this hospital room, but I'm seeing our wedding day. Bare feet on the dance floor, the band forgot how to play. We just swayed and we swore we would never let go, come what may. Now every fragile breath you take repeats that promise we made.
We burned the roads, we missed some flights, we fought like storms, then held on tight. Paint on the walls, names on the door, birthdays, bad news, late talks on the floor.
All of those decades in the lines on your palm, crow's feet, laugh lines, proof we live long. Whatever happens, you whisper through pain, I choose you again, I choose you again. I know I am holding your hand in this hospital room, but I'm seeing our wedding day. Your father trying not to cry, your mother mouthing it's okay. We just wait and we swore we would never let go, come what may. Now every fragile breath you take repeats that promise we made.
Is this the part where I learn to be brave, or the part where I finally break? If you close your eyes, I'll keep mine wide. I'll carry your dreams on the breath you can't take.
If you have to go, then go from my arms, not from some distant place. I'll keep telling our story out loud, so you can rest inside each phrase. I am holding your hand in this hospital room, but I'm standing on that June day. You in a dress we couldn't afford, me with a heart that couldn't wait. We just waited and we swore we would never let go, come what may. So with every fragile breath you take, I'm still keeping the vow we made.
mine. One more soft breath. I love you. You smile. I'm here. I answer, and I don't let go. Quiet walls, framed years, 2 cups, 1 chair between. You say, hear that? Only the clock ticking through the spaces where their backpacks used to drop.
I touch your hand, dust on the shelf, little paper medals, we gave them ourselves.
So hold me in this empty room, let the quiet spin around us. We got echoes of their laughter in the corners, but tonight it's me and you. No rush, no rules to follow, just a late boom, our last slow dance at home.
You kick off your shoes, slide them aside next to their old sneakers, still double knotted, tiny,
tight. You laugh, we forgot how the floorboards sing. As I pull you closer, hear my own heart joining in. So hold me in this empty room, let the quiet spin around us. We got echoes of their laughter in the corners, but tonight it's me and you. No rush, no rules to follow, just a late bloom, our last slow dance at home.
we were just kids, raising kids, shared glances over dishes, half-finished kisses, now every sound belongs to us.
Your breath, my name,
this gentle hush, yeah.
so hold me in this empty room, let the quiet crown around us. We got echoes of their laughter in the corners, but I'm rediscovering you. Every line, every wrinkle is a map I'm moving through in this last slow dance at home. So turn the lights down low, let the years all fall behind us. We got echoes of their laughter in the corners,
But my first love's in my arms,
through shadows in the window, finding where we both belong in this slow dance at home.
Kitchen table at midnight, coffee gone cold by my hand, your name at the top of the page again. I write you a life in blue ink, and then I fold it too tight like a prayer. and hide it in that same old drawer. These are the letters I never mailed, every truth I was scared to tell, all the please come back, all the I was wrong swear, still pressed in the creases where they belong. If courage was a stamp, if love was a trail, you'd be here instead of a box full of letters I never mailed. Unshed tears in the margins, little storms I could never let fall. Hope you're okay, scratching over I need you. Whole arguments caught in a sentence, whole years caught under my thumb. As I smooth out the paper and then give up. These are the letters I never mailed, every bridge I just let fail, all the please hold on, all the don't move on, still stuck to the lines that I leaned on. If courage was a stamp, if love was a trail, you'd be here instead of a box full of letters I never made. Would you have turned around if you'd read just one? Would one cracked open heart have undone what I'd done? I keep asking the past questions that can't answer back. These are the letters I never mailed, all the love that I let pale, all the come on home, all the I'm alone, still trapped in the folds like a haunted note. If courage was a stamp, I'd chase down your train, run you down at the crossing and say your name. But it's just me in this drawer and this heavy shame, and a lifetime of letters I never mailed. And a lifetime of letters I never mailed.
You were whittling at the railing, boots caked up, hat pulled low, said, girl, this world spins quicker than your heart was made to go. Fireflies in a mason jar, glowing by your weathered hand. You don't rush what really matters, and you don't chase any man. On this old porch swing, I hear you talking. Every time my heart starts running wild, find a steady hand, not just a handsome smile. Patient hearts, they take their time. Storm or shine, they stand. On this old porch swing, I hear you say, baby girl, choose the right man. Years went by, he came calling, Sunday shirt, nervous grin, didn't talk like some cowboy in a movie, but he always listened. He'd fix the loose board on the steps, bring Mom flowers, hold my hand. I heard your voice in every moment. Watch what he does, not what he plans. On this old porch swing, I hear you talking. Every time my doubts start setting in, find a steady hand, not just a pretty grin. Patient hearts, they take their time. Storm or shine, they stay and stand. On this old porch swing, I hear you say, baby girl, choose the right man. He said love ain't loud, it's faithful. It's coffee poured at 5 a.m. It's showing up for little things again. So when he asked me for forever, right here where your boots once ran, I felt your blessing in the boards as I took that gentle hand. Oh, yet on this old porch swing, I hear you talking. When he pulls me closer, soft and slow. Now there's a heart that's in it for the long road. Patient hearts, they take their time. Storm or shine, they stay and stand. On this old porch swing, I smile and whisper, Daddy, I chose the right man.
Paint's peeled off that railing,
Steps creak like our old knees.
mailbox leans, we never fix it.
She's still our favorite view to see.
Coffee in your chip blue mug,
Your glasses sliding down your nose.
40 years of just one more thing, still the place our story grows. Same front porch, same two hearts, beat a little slower, still racing in the dark. Got a map of little wrinkles where the laughter left its mark. Same front porch, same two hearts.
We fought about the money.
We danced around the bills.
She packed a bag on Tuesday night.
You left it sitting on the sill. Held your hand through bad news, counted breaths when you slept.
Every crack along this old wood floor knows the promises we kept.
Same front porch, same two hearts, beat a little slower, still racing in the dark. Every line upon our faces is a chapter in the yard. Same front porch, same two hearts. Do you still feel 20-something
when I steal a kiss like this?
Hey, I still lose my balance laughing on the edge of every risk.
We got grow bones and wide-eyed souls rocking in these fading chairs.
40 summers, 40 winters, still that young couple who dares. Same front porch, same two hearts, beat a little slower, still blazing in the dark. All the silver in your hair shines brighter than the stars. Same front porch, same two hearts.
Green glow on my face, 2 a.m. again. Your name's still sitting there in that old call log. Thumb shakes on play like it always does. Yeah, hey babe, call me back. Fills this quiet house. So I keep your voicemail saved on my phone. Little ghosts in a worn-out tone. Your laughter frozen in a 5-second line, like you're still here on the other side. I know someday I should let them go, but they're all I got when the night runs cold. So I press replay, and I don't feel so alone with your voicemail saved on my phone. You're stuck on small talk, don't forget the milk. Then you start to ramble, and I just breathe you in. You call, then giggle, say you hate your voice. If you heard me now, you'd hear mine break too. Yeah. 'Cause I keep your voicemail saved on my phone. Little ghosts in a worn-out tone. Your laughter frozen in a 5-second line, like you're still here on the other side. I know someday I should let them go, but they're all I got when the night runs cold. So I press replay, and I don't feel so alone with your voicemail saved on my phone. Your dresses, passed your pictures down the hall. Told our friends that I'm much better, left your jacket by the door. But my thumb still finds that photo like a habit carved in stone. I hear you say I love you, then the beep says I'm alone. Oh, still I keep your voicemail saved on my phone. Little ghost in a worn-out tone. Your laughter frozen in a 5-second line, teaching my heart how to say goodbye. Tonight I'm learning how to let you go, but I hit play once more before I close. Whisper I'll be fine, then I finally set it down. With your last taste me fading out. Screen goes black, room stays dark. Your echo lingers in my stubborn heart. You turn the key, but you let it stop. Coffee gone cold, names carved so small. Truck bench creaks when you lean my way. Your flannel sleeve brushing mine. It stays. Headlights off, just the sky awake. Pink and gold filling up the lake. We ran out of words about an hour ago, but the quiet holds more than I ever told. Second sunrise on this old crack dash. All our almost in the rearview glass. You breathe this time so close to my face. Silence feels like such a holy place. We're stitching back the pieces in the softest hush. Promise
promises and whispers in this pickup with us. Your fingers trace the dented silver ring.
You say I'm scared I could wreck this thing.
I laugh too loud, then I fade to low.
I break stuff too, but I won't let you go.
Your forehead rests on the steering wheel. We don't rush the words, we just let them heal. Second sunrise on this old cracked dash. Oh, they're almost in the rearview glass. You breathe this time so close to my face. Yeah, silence feels like such a holy place. We're stitching back the pieces in the softest hush. Promises and whispers in this pickup with us.
I've said forever,
way too fast before
you just shake your head.
slide my hand in yours.
Let's start with breakfast,
then we'll see the rest.
you kiss my shoulder
Like a quiet yes. Second sunrise on an aching sky. You say my name, I don't ask why. Just lean in closer, let the daylight rush around these little promises spoken low by us. Second sunrise.
You turn the key,
But you let it stop.
you turn the key. You turn the key, but you let it
Stop.
You turn the key, but you let it stop.
Coffee gone cold means carved so small.
You turn the key, but you let it stop.
You turn the key.
Turn thick on cold,
You turn the key.
tall thick on cold.
You turn the key, but you let it stall. You turn the key.
You turn the key, but you turn the key. You passed the sword, didn't meet my eyes. Forks on porcelain, filling up the quiet. TV on, we both watched the floor. You cleared the place, I locked the door. All those silent dinners said more than we ever did. I was right there with you, but I never really let you in. That yours being stubborn over being by your side. Now this bed is bigger, 'cause I kept my stupid pride. I lost love, 'cause I couldn't lay it down in time. You packed a bag, didn't slam it shut, just folded folded every shirt like you were stitching up a cut. But I slammed doors like they prove I was strong. Echoes down the hall where your voice used to belong. Oh, those silent dinners said more than we ever did. I was right there with you, but I never really let you in. I chose being stubborn over being by your side. Now this bed is bigger, 'cause I kept my stupid pride. I lost the love, 'cause I couldn't lay it down in time. I should have said I'm scared instead of raising my tone. Should have said I need you, now I'm better off alone. Now every slam door rings in this empty house of mine. I trade every last defense for one more chance to say you're right. All those silent dinners said more than we ever did. You were right there with me, I just never really let you in. I chose being stubborn over holding your hand tonight. Now this room is louder with the echo of goodbye. I lost love, yeah, I lost you, 'cause I wouldn't let my pride aside. Steam on the glass, 2 mugs on the sill. Your socks don't match, you're laughing still. Snow drifts down like it's taking its time. You lean on my shoulder, say I like this quiet. Watching the snow fall in your eyes, firelight painting your face in lines. Shadows on the wall, our hands intertwine. If forever feels like anything, it feels like this tonight. You're breathing against my chest, watching the snow fall in your eyes. Logs breathe and crack, throwing shapes on your skin. Every little flicker lets another secret in. Your thumb draws circles on the back of my hand. I never knew being still could feel this alive. Watching the snow fall in your eyes, firelight painting your face in lines. Shadows on the wall, our hands intertwine. If forever feels like anything, it feels like this tonight. You're breathing against my chest, watching the snow fall in your eyes. Outside, the world gets buried in white on white on white. Inside, years keep moving, let this moment never slide. Oh, watching the snow fall in your eyes, firelight painting your face in lines, shadows on the wall, our hands intertwined. If forever feels like anything, it feels like this tonight. You're breathing against my chest, watching the snow fall in your eyes. Just you and me in this life, watching the snow fall in your eyes.
Parked down on the gravel, same church on the hill. The gate still leans a little, like it's learning to stand still. I carry fresh white flowers, hands shaking at your name. The stone felt cold and quiet, but my chest was all awake. I still bring fresh flowers to you. Years keep passing, but they don't move through. Every petal knows a story. Every raindrop draws your outline. I thought distance might erase you, but these memories are stronger than time, stronger than time. Mother's faded ribbon still tied around that cross. Sun has bleached the color, like it's sharing in our loss. I trace the carved out letters, like I used to trace your face. Talk out loud about my daughter, how she just turned 8. I still bring fresh flowers to you. Years keep passing, but they don't move through. Every petal knows the story. Every raindrop draws your outline. I thought distance might erase you, but these memories are stronger than time, stronger than time. Rain starts falling harder, so I just let it pour. Tears in the rain, no one can tell anymore. If I had one more minute, I'd waste it saying your name over and over and over, till all that's left is the ache. I still bring fresh flowers to you. Years keep passing, but they don't move through. Every promise that I whispered still rings in this worn out shrine. I walk away, but I walk with you. Guess my heart stayed frozen in that night. I thought distance might erase you, but these memories are stronger than time, stronger than time. Oh, stronger than time. Rust on the rails, paint on the guardrail flaking. Same old river, still slow and brown and waiting. I park my truck, kill the lights and just stand still. Hear crickets buzz like they did behind that mill. I see your dress swinging in the July air, my hand shaking, reaching for you there. We were forever back then, on this old bridge in the heat of the wind. 17, swearing we'd never give in to leaving, to leaving. You said I love you till the end. Thought the world would bend before we did. Every heartbeat swore we'd win. We were forever back then. We were forever back then. Moon on the water, drawing lines we used to trace. Your name, my name, in the dust of this same place. Your laugh still echoes off that crooked county sign. I talk out loud like you're still standing by my side. I taste that kiss, sweet and scared and wild. Two foolish hearts in the bodies of kids and child. We were forever back then, on this old bridge in the heat of the wind. 17, swearing we'd never give in to leaving, to leaving. You said I love you till the end. Thought the world would bend before we did. Every heartbeat swore we'd win. We were forever back then. We were forever back then. Years rolled by like that river under me. New towns, new rings, but some ghosts don't ever leave. I see your headlights in every truck that passes through. Some loves don't fade, they just change their shade of blue. Oh, we were forever back then, on this old bridge in the heat of the wind. 17, swearing we'd never give in to leaving, to leaving. You said I love you till the end, and maybe you did in the way you could then. I close my eyes and I'm there again. We were forever back then. We were forever back then. We were forever back then. Coffee gone cold, Sunday spread on my knees. I'm folding back the comics, just trying to find some peace in your name. Jumps off that page at me, right there in black and white, where our plans used to be. So I trace your picture with this ink-stained thumb. Little white dress, big forever you've wanted. And I whisper I'm happy to the quiet kitchen air. Learning to love you by learning to let you go there. Yeah, I'm wishing you happiness more than I wish you were here. They spelled his name 3 times in bold. your daddy's proud smile in that small town pose. I still know that church, every pew, every hymn. I always thought I'd see it from the front row with you and me in it. So I trace your picture with this ink-stained thumb. Little white dress, big forever you want. And I whisper I'm happy to the quiet kitchen there, learning to love you by learning to let you go there. Yeah, I'm wishing you happiness more than I wish you were here. I could curse that rain, I could drown this town, but I've carried that fire too far too long now. So I fold that page easy, slide it back in the stack, tell my heart she ain't leaving, she's just not coming back. So I trace your picture with this ink-stained thumb. Little white dress, big forever you've worn. And I whisper I'm happy till the words feel real clear, learning to love you by loving life you chose there. Yeah, I'm wishing you happiness more than I wish you were here. Coffee in the sink, paper on the chair. I turn out the light and leave you right there.